Everybody loves kung fu fighting. Yeah, I said that because I'm Chinese and that's so stereotypical. Hello everyone, it's Ravenous Kells. I am bringing you guys a really interesting commentary because I realized when I was like really young, I've thought about this and maybe you guys have too. I don't know, I'm just bringing it out there. So, a lot of the times when I was younger, I would always think to myself, oh, I'm scared to do this and that because, and by this and that, I mean like things that I have never done before. And so I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys like the short, scary transitions of my life every time that I thought I couldn't do something. And eventually I was able to do it because it was the right time. So when I was like in third grade, I was watching an assembly that my school was having for fifth graders. And you know, back then, when you're young and you see fifth graders, they're like, oh, they're so big and stuff because that's all you know. You know, you don't like encounter college students or like high school students. So all you know is that the fifth grade students are the shit basically, and you're just a puny little third grader. So when I was watching this assembly, it was a bunch of fifth graders going on stage making speeches. And when I was watching, I told myself in third grade, I could never make a speech and I could never talk to people in front of a big fat stage ever in my life. And I was like, there's no way. Like, how do they do that? Like, in my head, I was thinking, dude, there's no way I can do that. Do you guys ever get that feeling, you know? And if you do, of course, share in the comment box. And what do you know? When it's fifth grade, for my graduation, I totally went up the same stage and I sang a song for everybody. So that's even crazier. And I never thought I could even get up on stage and be in front of a group of people. It was really crazy to me. And I mean, as I get older, of course, so now I'm in sixth grade, whatever. And I'm like, oh man, look at these eighth graders. I can't ever do what they do with the whole like being big in basketball or like being tough or standing up for themselves or whatever because I'm just young and stupid and I don't know anything. And little do you know that when it came to like being in eighth grade, well, look at that. I became like I was able to play basketball and stuff, and I did a whole bunch of eighth grader things or whatever. And you felt like you were on top of the world. And I realized that after that, I was like, oh, big transition because high school, that's like a big deal, you know? You have like completely different classes at different times, and you walk home, take the bus by yourself or something, even though I did that in seventh grade or sixth grade, I believe. But what I'm trying to say basically is that like every part of my life, especially with the school transition, and I'm pretty sure for you guys too because you guys are also in school and maybe some of you guys are still in high school, maybe not even in high school yet, and maybe some of you guys are going to college. And very few of you guys already are done with all of this, so you probably know what I'm talking about. All these transitions in your life, and you look ahead of you and you feel scared. You're like, I don't think I can ever do something like that. Like you probably think that, okay, so for me, like in high school, I was like, dude, I'm going to college. I can never live on my own and like take care of myself without my mom or my dad or like having my close friends around me. I'm not going to survive this and that. And I did it. Like it's been 2 years already and I'm so proud of myself. It's really cool to like see myself get so far in life. And I think that maybe a lot of you guys are going through some sort of transition right now where you're really scared and you doubt yourself and think that you can't do it because you've never done it. And that's a scary feeling, but if you think about it, it's like so exciting at the same time because what's the point of life if you never like take risk just to experience? And of course once you experience something you learn from it. And that was like my most like famous quote that I ever came up with when I was in high school because that's totally how I felt. And right now I can tell you what I'm scared of, and I'm not like, it's not like I've been through everything in life, you know. I don't know every single thing or every single like aspect. I don't know how to handle every single problem or whatever, and I bet a lot of you guys feel this way too. But it's okay because that's what we're here for on earth, at least I think so, to accomplish something. And it's not just what, of course, the society wants us to accomplish, but whatever you actually really want to accomplish in life with your life. And so what I'm afraid of now is, I used to think, and even a little bit still now, how do I handle bills? Like, I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. And, how will I make enough money to live and raise a family and eventually get married or something, you know? So that's the kind of stuff I'll be worrying now. I mean, worrying about now, but I'll probably have like greater things to worry about when I'm like a parent or something. So every step or every time you get older, every year that passes by, or maybe every 10 years or every 5 years, life feels a little bit scarier. And it's exciting at the same time, which is why I feel like life is totally worth living. So, I mean, I know this is like pretty random, and you guys are like, what is she trying to say? But if seriously, if a lot of you guys feel the same way that I do about the whole going through really scary transitions and not knowing if you can actually accomplish something, and that makes you feel like you don't want to try, seriously, go for it, because you don't want to sit in the back of your room thinking, what if I actually went to this college? What could I have become or something? Or what if I actually went up on stage and sang that song and I didn't do it? So like, instead of fearing your fears, I think we should embrace them and go for it. I mean, not something crazy like that'll get you killed, obviously, but we should definitely do more of that, because a lot of people in this world nowadays are so confined, and they're so like, I wouldn't say goody two shoes or whatever, but they just don't want to get in trouble. They don't think it's worth it, not worth time, not worth their breath, not worth their movement or something. And it's just crazy. I mean, I know we doubt these things, but hey, we're all humans, so it's whatever. I think it'd be pretty cool if we all did that once in a while, I guess. So for those who are going into high school, and I guess this could be like a scary school transition, because most of you guys that's what you guys are experiencing right now. All you've known since you were basically born almost is the system of school. And that's understandable, and that's not your fault. And I know that a lot of you guys might sometimes feel like school sucks cock, or school is so amazing, depending on how much effort you put yourself out there and how much you get involved. Only then you can say if school really sucks or if school is really amazing. So things are only amazing if you make them amazing, and things will only happen if you make them happen. So I hope you guys like make really great choices when you guys are transitioning from school to school, and then eventually in making your own lives. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys learned something from this. Bye.